Hello. Hi, my cherished ducklings. How are you today? I'm Peri Lyons. This is Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio. This is Earth's largest psychic network. I am, in fact, Earth's largest psychic. I'm 900 feet tall. I just have a really big camera. Anyway, I hope you guys are surviving. I hope you're staying 6 feet away from everybody. So much for the baby boom. And I thought I'd start the show this week with something we used to do, which was the tarot weather, where I would pick 3 cards that would be sort of the weekly tarot weather forecast. And because I've been teaching tarot to a friend of mine named Rafaela, if you're watching, hi Rafa, I got really interested in it again. So I thought, I also spilled orange juice on my cards this morning. Trying to do, even when I try to do an imitation of a normal person, I just informed my fiance that my face powder had gone missing, and I thought it was bad pixies. He backed away slowly, which is his usual response. Anyway, I'm very happy to hear you. I can't actually see you, but I hope you can see me. Hope you like what you see. And I know everybody's feeling like it's going to be safe to go outside soon, and this is kind of the most dangerous time because everybody's starting to feel, well, out of their minds from staying home so much. I don't know about you, but I was at the beginning of all this, I was like, okay, I'm going to use my spare time I'm going to take online courses, and I'm going to learn ancient Greek and astrophysics and paleology, or unless it's paleontology. Whatever it is, I'm going to learn it. So I watched reruns of Columbo. Same thing, really, when you get right down to it. But what I'm trying to say is, if you haven't been as productive as you had expectations for yourself to be, she says grammatically, then please don't be hard on yourself. If you've stayed in bed all day with the heating blanket on, naming no names, I certainly didn't do that. Please don't be hard on yourself. There's things are getting better, but please, don't jump the gun. Don't go out in public without masks and without gloves and without staying 6 feet away from people. Remember to wash your hands when you get home. I'm an introvert and so I've been in training for this all my life, basically. So I'm like, I get to stay home. This is awesome. But so this week's psychic weather. And by the way, thank you for tuning in. I'm here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST in my little homey chintzy set here. And the most amazing people in the world call in. So you never know who's going to call in. So this week's psychic weather. I'm going to pick 3 cards at random, and here's what I see coming up for us this week. Okay, closing your eyes so you can see that I've actually been watching makeup tutorials on YouTube, and I'm starting to get a little better at it. Okay, there. Okay, the first card this is not a great card, but luckily it's the card for the recent past, the influence that's going away. When you look at this card, try not to panic. It's a card that essentially says we were all kind of blindsided by something out of our control that made us feel a little helpless. Not as helpless as this poor dude, but pretty helpless. Oh, good. Whew. The next card is a card that indicates that a lot of movement is starting to happen. A lot of things are opening up. When you get the 8 of Wands, It means everything feels like it might be literally up in the air. As you'll see, these cards, these sort of wands, these arrows, are up in the air. But it does mean that each of these wands are going to hit their mark, and things are going to stop feeling up in the air very fast. This is an interesting card. This card means that, well, I used to call it, back when there were record companies and people would get signed to record contracts. For anybody under 30, you've got no idea what I'm talking about. But this is essentially a working at home card. Can you see it? It's a card that, it's a guy, and he's in a cathedral. He's just done a bunch of stonework, and he's saying to the people who own the cathedral, one of whom is really weirdly dressed, which the tarot doesn't actually explain. But hey, if you own a cathedral, I guess you can dress however you want. But this card is about somebody taking their work into a secure corporate structure, or a secure structure of some kind. It means that obviously the way we're working now is changing. That change is going to be long lasting. It's also going to be good. This card also says to me that there's going to be protection for people who work at home, for artists, for freelancers, that we're going to be sort of reorganizing our economy to be more fair, more realistic, and let's hope we can reform our medical system a little. And the last card, I usually do 3 cards, but I love this card. It jumped out at me, which usually means my guides have been day drinking. No, it usually means that there's something that my guides really want you to see. And what they want you to see this time is that you have enough resources. There are going to be enough resources. Don't panic. You're going to have enough money to get through this. You're going to get, don't ask me how, but it just feels, and I'm in no way downplaying the hardships that people are going through. But this is a very hopeful card. It means that if there's a stimulus check, go get it. It means that you probably get a larger tax refund than you were expecting. It also means, in reference to the last card, that the work you've been doing from home has been very good, and you're going to get recognized from that. You might even have started a side hustle. I don't, like an international wombat smuggling ring or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, sorry, but enough about my personal life. Anyway, so those are extremely good cards. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, what a pretty name. Is it Renica? Reneka? How do I say that? We have Reneka. Reneka? Because it was spelled with an N. Did you mistype, Dave? Anyway, we have, it's Rebecca. Dave, you mistyped. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Rebecca. Your name is now Rebecca for the rest of the time. Can you hear me, baby?
You sound very far.
Well, I am off in the astral plane, and also this new headset I got might be a little. Can you turn your sound up in your end?
Let me see. Hold on.
Anyway, Tucson.
Okay, go ahead and try.
What's the song? Driving down the road, Tucson,
okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Okay. You're just trying to stop me singing. Hi, darling. Thank you for turning your sound up. So, I like to connect with people by having them tell me what their birthdays are. So, you don't have to tell me the date, as I like to say, don't ask, don't tell. But just the day, like I'm March 18th. So, what are you?
Yeah, I'm August 10th.
I love Leos. Oh, look, I've got like a Leo specific set with all this gold. I'm so glad you called. This is a really pivotal time for you. So it feels to me like you might have 2 specific questions. Am I correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good, because that's my job. Otherwise, I'd have to go be a steel worker. That would suck. I mean, I'd be bad at that. You have such a nice energy, too. Okay. One question seems to be about family and romance. The other seems to be about work. So hit me, baby. What's your first question?
I guess I am kind of talking to some guy who is deployed, and I haven't been able to talk to in 2 months. Just because of the emergency stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, I mean, I know he's okay. I guess I'm just like, I don't know. I guess, is there a future with us when he gets back?
Yeah, I feel that, yeah. First of all, let me tell you a secret that I know from being a little older than you. And that secret is no woman ever got less desirable by being less attainable. So that old thing of being hard to get, it's actually true. Don't tell anyone.
I'm sorry, your phone is breaking up.
I said the old thing about being hard to get. Yeah, he's still interested in you. He's also a good guy, which I'm not trying to be rude, but that's kind of a new thing for you. I mean,
it's completely new.
You're talking to somebody who throughout my 20s and 30s was known as pretty much the empress of bad taste in men. So I'm not judging you at all. But something's been happening in the last 6 weeks where your self-esteem has been rising. You're starting to get a sense of your independence. You're starting to see how pretty you are. You're very pretty. You have a beautiful face. I mean, I can't see you, but I can see you with my, psychic stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have a very kind of oval face?
What was that? Your phone is. I'm getting it's in bits of it.
Kind of an oval face, like a very oval face with like dimples.
Yeah, I've always been told it's more oval.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very pretty. Okay. A very unusual color eyes too. Two eyes. You have 2 eyes. Yeah, he's very intrigued with you. And one of the things I like about this guy is, he's got a good character.
Is what?
He's got a
let me try
stepping. Can you hear me?
I'm going to try to step away and see if I can get better service.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
I'll be right here waiting, just like he is. The short answer is yes.
Can you hear me?
I do think, yeah, I can totally hear you. Can you hear me? I'm speaking
Hello?
so much into the mic that, here, I'll even turn it up. How's that, baby? Good?
I think I lost you.
No, I'm right here. Hi.
Hello?
There, can you hear me? Hello? Come back. Here, let me try this. Right? Oh, okay. How's that? Can you hear me now?
Give me a second. I'm getting her back.
Driving down the road to Tucson, Arizona, got 7 men on my mind. Okay, hi.
Much better.
All right. So the first thing I said was no woman ever gets less desirable by being less attainable. So he's missed you. He's thinking about you. He's interested in, I think you guys have a future. Now, in the past, I'm going to give you a little motherly advice. You tend to overgive with men.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to, this is going to be hard, but I want you to do this, and I'm going to be checking up on you. So I want you to not like overproduce and not let him call first when we're all out of quarantine. Let him take you to dinner. Don't offer to go make him dinner. Sorry, I just remember meeting a cute guy in my 20s. I was like, hey, why don't you come to my house and I'll make you great fried chicken. And I could not see him for the dust. Zoom, he left. So this is a case where I want to have you let him pursue you a little, He's really interested in you, so you got nothing to worry about.
Awesome.
And I don't usually say this. I almost never say this, but he could kind of be the one.
I've felt that. That's why I've been so, yeah.
Yeah, when you guys met, you sort of felt like instantly at home with each other, right?
Yeah, so what happened was I moved up to Washington for some strange reason. I was only up there for 10 months. I moved up to Washington and I met him there, but he was stationed in my hometown, so that's how we became friends.
Oh, that's really nice.
So he was up there visiting his family for the holidays, and then he told me he was from Tucson, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way. And then because of COVID-19, I lost my job and I had to come back home. So I've naturally, I didn't make the decision for him, but now that I'm here, I'm kind of like, okay, is it fate?
Oh yeah, that sounds like destiny to me, dear. Don't worry about your job. I don't think that was the job for you anyway. I think were you in some sort of service or customer service business?
Yeah, I did property management, so yeah, you can say it's customer service a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think there's a new job in your horizon that's going to be a lot more interesting to you. You're a natural connector. You connect people. I think you have a lot more friends than you even know you have. And you're also a natural manager. You're good at leading teams, especially now that you're more confident. So I see you going into a slightly different line of work in a more managerial capacity. And I think now that you're back in Tucson, call people and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. I'm great at this. Don't be shy, because you undersell yourself a bit. And I would love to have you work for me. You're reliable. You're honest. You help little old ladies across the street. I mean, you're good. You're a good worker.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
I'm a workaholic.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, kind of got that. That's pretty rare, and you're very honest. I mean, I know in the past that hasn't always seemed like an asset, because sometimes
no.
You kind of can't lie. It's adorable, but it has gotten you into trouble in the past. But it's actually a really great asset. Is that true?
Am I what?
You kind of can't lie. If you do try to lie, it's like your voice goes up an octave and you break out in hives. It's hysterical. You're really honest, and that's a huge asset. So I guess I think this guy is the one. I've done hundreds of shows at this point. I think I've only said that one other time, and they're married now. So let me know what happens. And remember, don't try too hard. You don't have to. You're beautiful inside and out. You're very kind. And you're more than enough. You don't have to change, gain weight, lose weight, be taller, be thinner, whatever. I mean, you're just as you are. You're a terrific catch. You really are.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome, sweetie. I didn't mean to make you sound like a fish there, but you are a terrific catch. So,
I'm just trying to wait until he gets home.
What?
I said I'm just trying to wait until he gets home, but we don't have a return date because it's one of those emergency assignments.
Yeah. It's actually a little sooner than you think. It's probably going to be 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
He does something a little exciting, it sounds like. Does he something?
He what?
You do kind of a manly man thing, like I don't know, oil rig or rescue diver or something like that?
He has a boring job in the military. He does equipment, like he gets equipment ready, but he's very manly. He does a lot of he's a weightlifter and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. he's got a very he's got kind of like a manly man vibe to him, and I'm gonna say military is kind of exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
My fiance is a vet. I mean, a veteran, not a veterinarian. But so well, thank him for his service for me. And so I don't know if you can see my name on your screen. My name is Peri, Peri, Lyons, Lyons. And go to Facebook, say hi. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to reply, but just let me know how you're doing, because I'm dying to know how this works out, because I've got a really good feeling about it. Okay?
That's awesome. I'll look out. Thanks.
All right. God bless you, my dear. Mwah! Big hug.
Thank you. Bye.
My pleasure. Next up, I think we have somebody named Madison, which is a beautiful name, but my producer flashed the name so fast that your name is either Madison, or you live in Madison, or you met somebody named Madison. So hi, what's your name?
Madison.
Oh, good. Well, that works out well then. Where in Ohio are you, babe?
Pedro.
Oh, cool. I don't know why I love people from Ohio. So, when is your birthday? Because that's how I connect with people.
July 23rd, 2002.
Oh, cool. Oh, God, wait, 2000 and what?
2002.
Wow. I have shoes older than you. Go out there and misspend your youth, young lady. Okay. So, we're having an all Leo program. That's very exciting. Okay. Do you want an all over thing, or do you have a romantic question?
I was trying to see if I could connect with my uncle. He passed away a few years ago.
Oh, okay. This is your uncle?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Your mother's brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Was he slender? That 5'10", 5'11", kind of slender?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm getting well. Did he pass? I don't want to get too personal, but well, I mean, obviously, it's tragic that he passed that young. But he also had some issues before that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very sorry. Well, we have 3 minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast because I'm a New Yorker.
Okay.
This is a really strange question. Was he good? Did he like playing pool? Or was there something like that he was good at?
Yeah, he was good at pool.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me. That's him. I got him. He had kind of a fancy first name that nobody ever called him by. What was his nickname? Like something simple, like
Bubby.
Lyons or something, right? What?
Bubby.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask what his real first name was?
Charles.
Oh, it's a beautiful name. It's a very elegant name. Okay, first of all, he is very much with your mom. His mother, God. Is his mother still living? Because I feel almost like her heart broke so badly when he passed that. Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Will you tell her for me that he's sorry? You know how there are people, I got 90 seconds. You know how there are people who have really beautiful souls, but they're carrying so much pain in them that sometimes they say stuff to people that really mean, but they don't mean it. So he wants your mom, yeah, and his mom especially, to know he didn't mean any of that stuff. He's incredibly grateful. They tried to help him, It was just his time, but he loves them, and he's totally, well, your mom and his mom need to know that he is completely present. Otherwise, how would I know he plays pool and he's slender and probably 5'10" to... Oh, he's saying he's a little taller, but I think he's playing with me. He had a playful sense of humor. Oh, I really like him. He sends his love. He says, don't make the same mistakes he did, which you're not going to, but because he loves you so much. He also wants you to be very careful about your taste in partners. He also says that, he was back and forth about religion, but he's like, now that I'm here, I can tell you it's kind of the real deal. So there's that. But he's very present. He loves you. He's really sorry, too. So he wants people to know that how he acted was not in accordance with how he felt. He was actually a really loving person. It's just, he was so kind and sensitive that he had to kind of do things to drown the world out.